In this lesson we're going to create a background scene. Background scenes are really good for creating atmosphere and helps to immerse your players into your scenes. If we look in the file system and in the scenes folder we created earlier, the ground scene we created in the last video is been saved here. The TSCN is an extension for the Godot scene file. We're now going to create a background, as I mentioned. Now the type of node we're going to create here is a texture rect. So if we go to new scene, file, new scene, other node, and just type in TEXT, look down the drill list and you'll see texture rect here. Now a texture rect is perfect for backgrounds because it doesn't interact with anything, it just shows a graphic of some kind. Now again, very important, as soon as you create the root node, double click and rename it to be whatever that's going to be, in this case background. Okay, now the beauty about this one, there's no collision shape or sprite to put in there, because as part of the background of the texture rect you already have a texture property already waiting for a background. Now I created the Dino World background here, so I'm going to, with the background selected, I'm going to drag the background again inside of the texture property. Don't simply just drag it onto here, inside here. Now what happens, because the graphic has been prepared 1024 by 600, which is the same project size we created earlier, because you're using the texture rect, the actual background will fit perfectly inside the project area. Very simple and straightforward, and it really does work very well. So that's the background finished. It's as simple as that. Now feel free to use your own background graphics, no problem at all, but to prepare for it properly, just make certain that you pre-prepare the graphic as 1024 by 600. Now some of you might be thinking, well, I don't need to resize it. Well, you're correct, you don't need to resize it, but you then will still need to start resizing the graphic here, there and everywhere, and using transform, and you're making your job more difficult. Always try to make things as direct and as easy as possible for yourself in projects. Any computer project is difficult enough to do in the first place, so you don't want to make things more difficult for you. So in this particular lesson we created a background which was a texture rect. We then assigned a graphic to it which is the same size as the project area into the texture folder, and we're done. All that needs to do now is save the scene, so click save scene, and again you'll need to make certain that you save these scenes in the scene folder. If that came like that, double click on the scenes folder. Because we named the background texture rect earlier, it automatically puts the correct file name in there. Click on to save and you're done. So that brings up the background very well, and you can see from there how easy it is to create some of these assets. Okay, in the next one we'll create a platform, so I'll see you then.